But what Billy was saying about Succession was that the last show we got the order of the showdown, so that was Succession.
That's part of success. Getting at least that down.
Yeah.
Because you guys are doing, from what I understand, this isn't like a regular stand-up show, right? It's a show.
Yeah.
It's like a variety
some
show.
sort. We've gone from a band to we have a music
DJ.
set of some sort.
DJ. So you're like modernizing
He's actually
it.
really good.
Yeah.
I don't think he was. I mean, that's my buddy, and he killed it, man.
Nice.
Really
It's
good.
probably a letdown because it's not a band, but it's still like you're saving
What
money.
is this? What are we gonna have? Like a fucking cello and a stand-up bass and dudes in bow ties?
Sounds like.
We'll have that at Hochstein. We'll have that at Hochstein. Let's go. In August at Hochstein, we'll do that.
Go hire some Asian fucking cello
He
players.
just says shit like that, so we do it. He knows. He knows. It's a
It
good
makes
idea.
sense.
Let's do that, George. Write that down.
I mean, they didn't have like a DJ just like pressing like their playlist on a computer back in the 1950s.
He mixed it. Oh yeah, right.
He mixed it at home.
Gramophone.
No, he mixed it in a bowl while he was doing it, which was nice. I keep it.
He mixed it off of Spotify SoundCloud.
Oh, there also was a guy with a guitar who like matched with him. He like played with him.
He was awesome.
So it was actually really good.
He was really
Okay.
So it was
So at
really
least a
good.
guitar. You see a music like a musician.
Actual musician in motion.
Yes.
Yes, and every time we messed up, he went, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah,
that was the one sound he made. He was so good at it.
So good.
That was at the Buddha Club.
No, he was amazing for real. In case he's watching.
I mean, how many times did he do it a lot? Was it like just like a
Yeah, he was part of the act.
Okay,
Like,
so
it was
thing.
cool because like the DJ would mess like with the guitars, like because the guitarist was like a big like white guy and like the DJ at one point, I think the guitarist was gonna play something, and the DJ came out was like white boy, came out with that little sample, white boy, and he got to a point he did it like a couple times and he was just like, all right, better stop that shit.
Was that like Vanilla Ice?
That's just funny, dude. I love Justin.
Let's play that funky music.
Yeah.
White boy.
Who was that?
Gringo.
Oh, okay. So that was.
Vatos locos forever.
I got two more questions. We got 5 minutes. What can you tell us besides about the scene, about comedy in Israel, about the culture?
Well, it's kind of moving finally to character. I think that's a big issue with comedy nowadays. That a lot of people are just trying to be cool, or they're trying to be. In Israel, it was like the Seinfeld kind of observation kind of comedy, and now I think people are starting to move into like character, seeing how important that is. Because that's one of the things that I find annoying. Also, a lot of the open mics, it's that you're like competing. And like,
Oh, that's stupid. They're
I
boring.
hate that. That's one of the main things I hate about open mics.
Yeah.
It's like, that's one of the main reasons
Why don't go?
don't like going to open mics. Because it's like, everyone you talk to afterwards like, oh, it's good for practice and, you gotta hit the mic. But then while it's going, you could feel like, good show, man. They have to say that. And it's like, you don't probably even hear what I said. You're just like, he sees me in the audience watching his show. And then it's like you're obligated to be there for their show, even though they're gonna do like the same thing they do every week. And it's like, are you really gonna get upset with me, like for not sitting for the same? Like I try to switch it up personally, like because I know how that feels, I guess. But I don't know. It's a whole thing.
No, you're right. You're totally right. No, I totally get it, man.
well,
You say you love the city, and the city is so great. Now, I mean, I love the city too, but I mean, the culture in the city. I mean, millennials, like, we're part of the worst generation ever. Like,
with least
we're a bunch of entitled fucking assholes. Trust fund babies. Like, oh, things are owed to us. We owe, like, you're owed to me. Or, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. I'm dying, so, yeah.
Well, that was, I mean, I think that you were talking about, like, also, like, there's different issues involved. Like, number one is, like, when you're a good comedian, you have your character, you don't care. Like, I met comedians, these guys that were in, like, movies, like, years ago, they've showed up, they've been at my show, and they were just like, great job afterwards, they were nice.
My dad did stand-up comedy.
Okay, so that's... Okay.
He was not around ever, but he was a stand-up comic. My mom was an actress.
Oh, nice. Okay, but you never compete. They don't compete because they're unique.
It's not supposed to be a fucking pissing contest.
Right. I couldn't compete with George, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
it's just weird, and like they would say the same thing about me. Oh, I couldn't compete with you. But
Yeah, like
you
Pell
have
shows
that.
comedy.
You could feel it. You could feel it. You know, it's like why? No, it's like I don't. Because I don't. If I were to be competing with a bunch of people at an open mic, like I think it would just be like awkward. Like in the end, like.
What's all jokes also? Like the jokes are just like it gets annoying after a while. Like just okay, this is a guy. Do we know how set up, how a punchline works, how a tag going to act out or something like that? And a joke, and you just don't want to. And like when you see somebody unique who's bringing their personality, it's a totally different experience.
It's just like a job interview. It's a vicious sale. Do you know that's why I did door-to-door sales, just to get the experience? And it was like 90-degree weather. I had to spend like hundreds of dollars on shirts and ties and sweat bullets. You could see the fucking armpits.
What he's saying is the man works hard.
That's George Wallace.
But I
George
did
Wallace
pretty
said,
good.
Yeah.
And I did it because I had a lot of phone experience, calling and like doing phone sales, and I was really, lead generation, a lot of shit, and I was really good at it. But it drives me crazy because I have ADHD. So sitting that long like, in one place, that's why sometimes I just can't go to the movies. And it's a movie I want to see, but I'm just like, I can't do it.
Just get up to go to like, the bathroom.
I think
Well, my point.
I think comedy drives you crazy.
How long's the movie? Like, is it like 20, 25 minutes? Like, dude, no, it's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I'm
I have no time.
I'm out.
Well, they used to have intermission in movies in Israel. They would have.
That's when you go jerk off in the
That's a
bathroom.
great idea, honestly.
Travis!
Not
No,
that.
that's only in Tel Aviv. No,
Time and place.
just go to Tel Aviv.
Yeah, clearly. All right, so, all right,
Microphone just hit my
we gotta wrap it. I got one last question, and you're perfect in your right to kick me out.
To kick you out?
Yeah. Are you talk on live television? Are you going to marry a shiksa?
No, I mean, it just and it's not. It has nothing to do with like. It's just my identity. That's all it is. I couldn't do that to my parents. I couldn't do that. It's just the Jewish kind of identity thing. I know nowadays it's considered racism, right? If you to identify is all like wrong.
Everything's wrong, dude.
Everybody's misidentified these days, so
I can't say
you
nothing.
can change what you are, you know.
You were just offensive by saying that.
Okay, there we go. You know what I mean? But if she converts, we will say if she converts. There we go. If she converts, then I would totally be. Yeah.
All right, so I have a question, but before we wrap up. Have you heard of the Jewish demon that gets stuck in the pickle jar? Herschel? See, that you made that.
No, it's not a demon. Herschel, the Jewish trickster. You've heard the story?
No, I haven't.
Alright. Dude, Herschel was a Jewish trickster. He came into a shtetl in Eastern Europe.
This is gonna be like people are gonna just turn off the show right now.
No, it's pretty interesting though.
Okay, and the synagogue at the top of the hill was haunted by demons. So they asked Herschel to go up and deal with the demons. And he went up into the
He was like Van Helsing.
synagogue. Yeah, he was like Van Helsing, Jewish Van Helsing.
Jewish demon.
Jewish demon hunter. And he got up there, and the demon that he ran into up there was extremely greedy. He just wanted more and more and more.
What?
A greedy demon?
Yeah, I know. Are you surprised?
What though?
Are you surprised?
The
So,
Jewishness?
right, he went energy. I don't know. And what he did was Herschel gave the demon a bottle with a pickle inside, and the demon reached into the bottle to get the pickle, and then he grabbed the pickle, and once he had his fist around the pickle, he couldn't get out of the bottle.
But he had another hand and legs.
It's
And
like
demon powers. It's just a fucking jar from Walmart and shit.
Sounds like a.
So you're saying that because you want to go to Walmart?
It's like
That
a
is
horror.
true.
That is true.
It's like
I've never heard of it. He
No,
lives
but
in
it
Jerusalem.
sounds like because I didn't hear horror stories. Like there's like a horror film from like 1920s Lower East Side, New York, where all the Jews were with all the pickles. That just sounds. That just sounds bad. But I mean, are you gonna tell? Oh, tell my website. Can we say?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, absolutely,
Real quick,
yeah.
wrap it up.
A plug.
Oh, it's just DavidKilimnick.com.
Oh, there you go.
It's DavidKilimnick.com.
You couldn't find that.
All right, you can find this at DavidKilimnick.com.
I love you guys.
This is amazing.
Thank you for being here, man. Hey, let's give it up for this guy giving the mic back and forth. Like, we bring the guest on and make him. Well, he did a great job. He purposely didn't change that, 'cause that was amazing. Like, just. Thank you. See? I couldn't have done that. That was way too hard. I kind of messed that up.
Well, you guys are going to do good. I think you guys, like, I really like the idea of your show, and
I hope you guys really do move ahead with,
I want to
with
be
that.
Jimmy Fallon. Let's go after Fallon.
We've already gone past the ending, so.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
All right,
the
we're done.
show's already over.
Yeah.
They had that like in 1 minute sign 5 minutes ago.
All right, well, thanks for joining us again. This is George Haig, David
Kilimnick.
Kilimnick, and Billy Green. And I'm Travis Mulligan. Thanks for tuning in.